Skip Aylesworth, natural gas prices are over $5 per million BTUs because of the cold snap. You own a lot of pipeline players in your fund. Does it really matter about the price?
For the pipelines, no. Two major parts of the business, exploration and production, they're the drillers. There's where it really matters. On the distribution side, it's all about volumetrics. How much are we putting through the pipe? And that's a demand-driven equation. It's cold, we have a lot of demand, good time for the distribution side.
So prices are rising because of the cold snap, but over the long term, there's a glut of natural gas. Who are the premier players on the E&P side in your fund that are going to benefit from this boom in supply?
Well, on the boom in supply, any company that has infrastructure, facilities, pipelines, the storage, we have all this supply. We're going to store it somewhere while we're waiting for the demand to pick up. So you have various companies such as Enbridge out of Canada, TransCanada, right here in New York. We have Con Ed and National Grid, the old Brooklyn Union Gas. All major companies, major players should do well with increased distribution.
And what about the opening up of the southern leg of the Keystone Pipeline, which has happened recently? Who's going to benefit from that?
Well, the major investor is TransCanada, which is in our fund, and so they should be the major benefactor of that. Now, that pipeline is primarily there to do oil-based transportation versus natural gas-based transportation from Canada to the Gulf Coast. But still, the company that's in our fund will do well.
One perhaps peculiar stock in your fund is Berkshire Hathaway, and this is a unique player in the energy space. Can you tell me why you own Berkshire in the Hennessy Gas Utility Index Fund?
Well, first off, it's a member of the index because it is a member of the American Gas Association. That's who controls the index. But why is it a member? Well, they own MidAmerica Energy, which is a classic utility in the middle part of the country. It owns pipelines, electric utilities, etc. And they also own Burlington Northern. Now that's very interesting because one of the new uses for all our natural gas is going to be the railroad industry, of which, if they adapt natural gas as a fuel, will lower their fuel costs perhaps 50 to 60%. Who would be a benefactor? Burlington Northern. Who owns Burlington Northern? Berkshire Hathaway. Finally, just this last December, Berkshire bought a small company from Phillips Petroleum that specializes on viscosity improvement in pipelines. Very technical sounds, but it basically makes the oil and gas pipelines more efficient by using their chemicals, owned by Berkshire Hathaway. Who would have think?
Warren Buffett, he's the one who thinks.
Yeah, I guess.
Somehow it all comes back to his pocket.
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, Skip.
My pleasure.
And thank you for watching The Street.